Good morning. So check this out. This is your AM accountability call. And let me just go ahead and clear the air real quick because I had a couple people text and say, hey, the video's a little blurry, it's a little delayed. Yeah, that's one of those things I really just help. The neighborhood I'm in is tucked back a little bit, and so the reception is not great. But if you can press through the not so high quality video, excuse me for that. I'll give you some high quality video when I'm sitting still. Today is about accountability, and I want to make sure you get the content. So if you can listen to the frequency of the sound, hear the audio, then you are doing well. Welcome again to your AM accountability. This is Candid Conversation. So check this out. I'm out here walking. Now I need y'all to see this because it's raining. Like it's not like it's raining. Like right now, it's raining. It slacked up a little bit, probably because I just came on and the Lord is looking out. But it is raining. And that is important because when I committed to this 30 days, I didn't tell Lamont or Kelvin that I was going to walk when the sun was shining. No. I didn't say, hey, fellas, I'm in as long as the weather's good. What I did not say to them is, man, I will do this 30 for 30 as long as there are no impeding circumstances. That's not what I said. When he sent me that text message and said, yo, we doing this 30 for 30, I text back, I'm in. What I didn't think about was that there may be rain. But when I saw the rain, I didn't let it stop me. Matter of fact, I'm walking right now in the rain. And I want to use today as your AM accountability to remind you that you got to stay committed until it is complete. Matter of fact, this is what I call complete commitment. Matter of fact, type that in the chat, write that down, print it real big, put it on the wall somewhere. Complete commitment. That is commitment until it is completed. Listen, I've been doing this speaking, and one of the guys I bumped into and have been learning greatly from is a guy named Inky Johnson. Y'all go check him out. Inky, Inky Johnson. And you know one thing Inky said after being a top 30 NFL prospect, getting injured 8 games away from the draft, where he was guaranteed multi-million-dollar contracts, and then he was never able to play football again. He taught me that commitment is your ability to stay true to what you said you were going to do long after the mood that you set it in has passed. I'm going to give you that again. Commitment. Commitment is staying true to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in has passed. Because commitment is not something that you have only when things are good and the sun is shining. Commitment is what you do when everything falls apart and you still say, this is what I said I was going to do. This is the job I said I was going to complete. This is the assignment I said I was going to finish. This is the job I said I was going to get done. This is the book that you're supposed to write, the degree you're supposed to get, the business you're supposed to start, the relationship you're supposed to fight for, the health that you're supposed to grind for. The health that you need may require you to fast from some food or cut some things out of your diet. And when you are committed, you have to be completely committed, which means you are committed until it is complete. Now, you're probably hearing this and I got it. I see you. And I want to be clear. This is not a personal flex. This is not me posting me walking in the rain because I wanted you to see how committed I was. This is me walking in the rain so that I can show you how committed you can be. I need you to stay committed, completely committed. So here are a couple of things I had to consider. Got ready to come walking. When I started to go walking, I saw that it was pouring down raining. Matter of fact, it's slack down now. I love it. The Lord be looking out. Because a couple of things happened. When it was pouring down raining, I was like, well, I got to walk. I can't not walk. I don't have any time later in the day. So here's what I did. I considered my whole day. And I said to myself, well, maybe I can walk later. I checked the weather report. It's supposed to rain all day. And that's when I realized that although the rain had changed my environment, I could not let it change me. Type it in the chat. You be the change. I could not let my environment change me, especially when the environment that had changed wasn't going to change in a comfortable time frame. Now, if it was raining this morning and maybe stopping this evening, I could have waited. But what I didn't want to do is allow the change in my environment to change my goals, change my commitment, change my drive. And so we are still out here in the rain. Good morning. I'm not even, look at that. I'm not even out here by myself. There's other people out here committed. So one, don't let the change of environment change you. Two, when I was in high school, I used to work at the Nike outlet. And at the Nike outlet, they would let us get 50% discounts on everything coming in the store. Everybody was buying shoes. Matter of fact, to be honest, half of my check went right back to the Nike store. But there was a season that they were doing all of this bad winter clothing. And my friends laughed at me because I bought some Nike Gore-Tex boots. They're not pretty, but they're Gore-Tex, and I got them 50% off. And they had this Nike, what they call Storm Fit. Now, Storm Fit technology with Nike, man, you could put on something that could breathe, but it was water repellent, wind repellent, storm repellent. I bought the shoes and I bought the sweatsuit. This is when I was in high school, back in like 1990 something. My kids say that's old. Here's the thing. I bought it back in 1990 something. And then I went to school in Harrisonburg where it snowed. Those Gore-Tex boots were right on time. I had that Storm Fit, all gray Nike Storm Fit outfit. And whenever the weather got bad and people had to stay in, I grabbed it and put it on. My kids have been playing soccer, baseball, outside. I didn't have to worry. You know why? I had Storm Fit. I would grab the Storm Fit. Y'all know what happened this morning? I looked outside and was getting ready to walk. And then had to decide if I was going to walk in the rain. Guess what I grabbed? Nike Storm Fit. Here's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I had already prepared to battle the storm, that I prepared for the storm while the sun was shining. And can I tell you the same thing? That one of the ways that you can stay completely committed in this moment is that you have properly prepared in the previous moments, and you've also predetermined that there is no job, there is no goal, there is no success that you will ever achieve that will not have rainy days. There's nothing you're gonna go after that's not gonna have some challenges, that's not gonna give you a little hardship. There's nothing worth having that's not gonna cause you every so often to want to stay in and wait for the rain to stop. However, because you're completely committed, you will already have your Storm Fit. You already gonna have your Gore-Tex. You already gonna have something to help you walk through the rain. Point number one, don't let the change of environment change you. Point number two, go ahead and be prepared because the rain is gonna come. Point number three, make up in your mind that you're gonna stay committed to what you said in the beginning. You know, everybody can start something. I know a whole lot of people that get things started. I myself have this slight ADD where I can get things started and then I leave it undone and have to come back to it later. I had that issue for a long time. That's why now I do all of my coaching and speaking on helping people get unstuck. Because I know what it's like to start something, stop it, start something, stop it, start something, stop it, and then look back and have all of these brilliant ideas and nothing be completed. So now I spend all of my time helping people take off, helping people fly, helping people launch. Because I don't want any of you to deal with the same shame and embarrassment, self self-sabotage, low self-esteem that I dealt with in a season of my life because I kept starting but did not finish. So can I tell you today, your morning accountability, your AM accountability is simply this: be completely committed. I need you to type in the chat your goal. Type in the chat something you started that you stopped that you want to finish. Type in the chat something you're doing right now that you will not stop until it is done. Type in the chat how, like Nehemiah, you will build a wall, and even when opposition comes up against you, you will finish building because it is worth it. People are dependent on it. Families are dependent on it. Your health is dependent on it. The future is dependent on it. If you got faith like I got faith, God is dependent on your ability to stay completely committed. Go grab your Storm Fit. You built for it. Go grab your Gore-Tex and keep going because you deserve to maximize your potential. Hey, look, this has been your AM accountability. Oh, let me sort this out real quick. I forgot this. I was going to tell you this. There was one other hesitation I had because it started raining. And I got out here and I was like, wait a minute. I can't pull my phone out in the rain because if I pull my phone out in the rain, I'm going to destroy the phone. But then I thought, if I don't pull my phone out in the rain, there may be one or two people who really needed to hear this message, not because it's me, but because it's exactly what they needed to hear. And if I don't pull my phone out, somebody's life might be destroyed. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying that because it's me speaking. I'm saying that because I firmly believe that you have a voice and somebody needs to hear your message. You have a story, and somebody else's success hinges upon you being able to share it. You have this experience, and somebody else's ability to elevate is based on your ability to package it and release it to the world. This is your AM accountability. It's time for you to start coaching. Time for you to start speaking. Time for you to build that business. Time for you to launch that ministry. Time for you to open up that nonprofit. Time for you to pursue that relationship again. Time for you to walk in the rain. This has been our accountability time. Y'all know the drill. I'm here to help coach, mentor, guide, and lead you. That makes you a pro today. Some mentors have proteges. But you are a pro today.